the fuck are we doing on this earth, man? Every day, most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't fucking like, but we can't really quit because we got to get the money to pay the bills that they say is important to pay. What the fuck is the point of this life, man? We go to grocery stores and buy food that God gave us for free. Why the fuck did we pay for lights? Well, that's just the way it is. Fuck you. I'm tired of all this that's just the way it is bullshit. This whole fucking system is garbage. America ain't nothing but a big ass fucking plantation, man. A big ass fucking plantation. What the fuck are we doing here? There are days I don't want to be on this earth. And I'm not saying I want to unalive myself and nothing like that. But I'm tired, man. It's like, what the fuck is the point of any of this? To work till we 60, 70 years old? Most of us ain't gonna fucking live to see 50. But we gotta work to maybe retire. Man, fuck you and all that bullshit, man. I don't give a fuck about who president, left, right, and all this dumbass shit. I'm tired of this whole fucking game, man. It's a big ass game. It's a big ass charade. America is a fucking plantation. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it, man. This shit is exhausting. Like, I don't even want to look for another job. I'm gonna walk in there, they gonna ask me, why do you even want this job? Bitch, cause I need some fucking money to pay the bills that they tell me is important to pay. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Okay. Yeah, man. That hit home right there. Uh, a lot of people ain't gonna be able to relate to the frustration and the anger that the brother is going through unless you actually going through it. I felt like that all my life, all my life. That's what you call capitalism, man. Uh, a lot of people believe. Well, I'm gonna say I disagree with what most people believe that there's these globalists that want to benefit off of our hard work and make money off of us. I believe there are people like that, but I believe at the top, these people are benefiting from our time. Our time. Um, we're trading. we're trading our time for dollars, meaningless dollars. Uh, the moment we stop depending on the source of the Most High to give us our water, our food, you know, everything that we need, and we start depending on the government or the system, we failed, man. We failed. Technology, I believe, is a direct hit. Was a direct hit to us too. Also, the conveniencies of things. Instead of getting out there and putting our foot in the dirt, you know, this generation is different. But I wanted to speak on what the brother said because I like to speak to the actual the demographic of my people, black people, but also all people because this affects everybody. Let's make that clear. This ain't a race thing, but I do like to speak to my people because a lot of us are caught up in a delusion, um, in what we call the American dream. Um, let's think about the reality, right? Whether you believe you come from, uh, you come from the Indian, you was already in America, that's our land, or if you understand that your people were brought over, from the transatlantic slave trade. At one point, we were all slaves. Our ancestors, my ancestors, your ancestors were slaves. There was a plantation. We had to work to we had to work free labor to make this thing go. The plantation. These people benefited off of us. Think about it. What changed? Aside from the getting whipped, getting beat, those things, what changed? You're still working. You're still working your fingers to the bone to survive. What changed? People need to look at the reality. I'm gonna tell you straight up, right? Ever since I was young, I've been cursed and blessed at the same time with understanding things for what they are. I'm gonna say I've been blessed because I'm not I'm not caught up in a delusion, or I'm not caught up in the American dream. I always looked at things simple. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to, oh, I want to live in a mansion one day. One day I'm gonna be a millionaire. I think that's where they get you when you start dreaming. Once you start dreaming, it's hard for you to let go, or it's hard for you to face the actual reality that America is done. And it was a lot from the beginning. Um, yeah, and I say it's kind of like a curse in the same way, because it was a very depressing it's a depressing thing. You know, when you see everybody around you, you know, their whole motivation is go to work and stack their money up one day. You know, sometimes it's easier for people to be deceived and be lost because they don't know no better. Like a child. A child is just going and playing in the world. They don't know how dark the world is. They just know what they can see. So a lot of us is like children. We have to be taught what things are instead of actually seeing for ourselves. So I think I was kind of like, you know, since early on, I was always curious. I always looked at things the way they were. I always asked questions. A lot of people don't do that. And um, the Most High showed me early on that these things would happen. Um, the false reality of I'm gonna be rich one day. You can ask 20 people out of a room of 20 people. I guarantee you 15 of them will say one day they're gonna be rich. We've been sold this narrative ever since we were little kids. You know what I'm saying? What you want a nice car, you gonna take your mom out the ghetto, you gonna get your mama a house, you know, your mama ain't gotta work no more. That's fine and dandy. You know, you should aspire to do great things and, you know, not have to work no more or whatever you want to do. But the moment you make it your religion, your belief, it's, you know, they got you, man. They got you. It's a pyramid of deception. Pyramid of deception. These people print dollars out. They print money out. And what are you trading for? Your time. Your time. Time is the most valuable thing because why? We don't get another one. We don't have forever. We on a time schedule. There's something coming eventually, and that's death. You get what I'm saying? So you work 50, 60 years. I mean, now, sure, you got to put 60 years in to retire. And you might not even get no retirement. Hell, you might not even get no Social Security after a certain age. So it's going, you can tell it's going back to slavery, man. And, man, I can feel the brothers' frustration because like I said, I've been back and forth to Africa for the last 5 years. So I had to, you know, of course, you still got to provide for your family. I work online now from home, but actually being in them warehouses, having to get up when you don't want to get up, that but you always have to have a plan, an exit plan. If you don't have an exit plan, this thing will drive you crazy. It will drive you crazy because the only thing that kept us complacent. The only thing that kept us running in place was the belief that one day I ain't got to do this no more. One day I'm gonna be rich. But now the gig is up, and they know the gig is up. They knew the gig was gonna be up. They've already did what they wanted to do. They don't even need you no more. They don't need you no more. You can say, "I ain't. We ain't gonna do this no more." Okay, they already the AI. You get what I'm saying? Automation. You know, just a few years ago, everybody and their mama worked at Amazon. Now what? They done laid all them people off because they already get replaced you already. So yeah, man. We have to wake up, man. We have to wake up very quick. A lot of people think they secure with their job or they secure with their situation. These people don't care about you, man. They don't care about you. Um, yeah, you sacrificing your time. So one day they not gonna need you, and like I always say, they're gonna pull that rug from up under you, and you're gonna be without. And if you don't prepare, it's gonna be a lot of people that ain't gonna want to be here no more. If you know what I mean, they're gonna be willingly taking their own self out because everything they've been sold, this whole belief. Because you got to think everything is still kind of normal in our eyes. Everything is kind of operating the same way it is. You can go to the mall, you can go get watch a movie. You know, you go out, you look outside, you can still see kids playing, and things are changing, but they're still kind of operating the same. You know, but they will drastically change, and before you know it, you're gonna look up, and it's like, dang, how did we get here? How did we get here? But yeah, man, the system needs your participation. It ain't even like cause now it ain't even gonna be about us working, working, working. It's your belief, your faith in it, your worship in it. Yeah, man. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all like to argue all in the comments. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. But at least like the video. Bless, peace, shalom. We out.